does the dog love?
What makes me like them?
But does it go further than that?
Yeah, that's what I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that is the big question.
That's the big question.
Is it
I mean, I would love to think that he gets it, but
yeah,
there are other moments when he doesn't get it at all.
I don't know. I think like there's an exchange that goes on.
But yeah, can they communicate? Can they? I mean, is he really saying thank you, or is he just saying, "Oh, that was a good spot on my back"?
I think it has to do with love, because once a relationship of love begins, and trust and understanding, then the communication between the species happens.
It's like, yeah, they're smart enough, they have a vocabulary that they can, treats, who wants a treat? Look at, treat. I mean, so they know that. Oh, let me go get them a treat just to not mess with them.
Well, we adopted her, and we probably had her for about a year, and then she just started doing this crazy thing whenever I would sit down or lay down, she would jump on me in this very oddly and specific way that hadn't been, she's clearly my daughter's dog and bonded with her, but it was just, almost every time we were like, there she goes again, like, what's up with Gnocchi, but then, and she kept doing it, but when she did it, when she would jump up, I would have this pain that I didn't have unless she was jumping on me and putting her weight on me. So that's what made me go to the doctor. And as soon as I got into the doctor, boy, they were just like, I went in like every day for 3 days, and within, 5 days, I had gotten all the tests back, and they're like, you have cancer, And so I just immediately went into surgery and all of that. But it was after the fact, someone told me, oh, dogs can smell cancer. And then when I went to the oncologist for my chemo and stuff, they actually gave me a thing, oh yeah, this happens all the time. And there's a really high percentage, like 99 percentile of being right. And it's, ovarian cancer is really deadly. Most people don't have early detection because there aren't really obvious symptoms that you have it. So if it hadn't been for her, she saved my life, Very specific, and it was like she was trying to tell me something.
Bianca, however, had an extremely dominant personality, and she would, for example, guard the water bowl. And the dog, she would sit on a bench above the water bowl, and the dog, Angie, would be afraid to go to the water bowl because if she got too close to it, Bianca would take her paw and whack Angie on the snout. And even though, had she had her paws,
no.
her claws removed?
No, that was Smokey.
Okay. But anyway, she was she had a type A personality, which she kept to the end. When at the end her legs gave out, and she couldn't really walk anymore. She would drag herself around. If we put her in front of the water bowl, she would drink, and she was fine. But we thought we had to put her down, and the vet in the veterinarian's office, the vet gave her a shot in one of her front legs, and was confident this would take effect, and again, this was another vet that was incorrect. because after the vet was confident Bianca had been knocked out, Bianca bit the vet. So they had to take a mask and put Bianca to sleep with laughing gas. And so once she was asleep, they were able to inject her, and the vet listened to her heart then and said that her heart was strong, and if her legs had not given out, she could have lasted another several years. But we had her put down because we didn't want her to suffer. But she was a type A personality cat.
To think that it's real. It's easier and it feels better to think that it's real, you know, instead of being a cynic and pessimist about it.
Because they look right through you. Animals do. They look right to you and through you, like to your soul. They don't talk to you at a level. They talk to you at a different level.
I mean, I don't understand people that often, or myself that often, you know? I think there's a lot of misinformation and miscommunication that goes on within our own species. I mean, that's why we have elections, and why we vote, and why we have wars. So maybe we like connect on a like the best level with cats or with dogs, and maybe like really we think we're getting along with each other, but it's not as good as I have it with Scar and Sully. I don't know.